everyone. I'm going to try to be as brief as possible. So, we're going into our new catalog season, which for everybody in the Southern Hemisphere, that is the spring and summer catalog. And for us in the Northern Hemisphere, of course, that's our fall and winter catalog. This is a big high season selling period, which means awesome PRV for everybody, especially with Christmas coming, Halloween season coming for us, at least in the US, which is a huge, huge thing for us. It is going to be a large, it'll be just an influx of a lot of activity going on. So I want you guys to be prepared with some of the things. So one of the things I want to address is our news tab and our resources tab. For those of you who have been in Scentsy for more than 3 months, this applies to you, but it also applies to everybody. I get a lot of questions in the fall season. I get a lot of questions no matter what, but one of the things that I really want to address is the fact that we can find so much of our information on the resources tab, and we can also find a lot of information in the news tab. So you may find that because of the high selling season, which is awesome, it's a great positive, and I want to stay as positive as possible. There is also something that occurs a lot of times in the fall and in the spring book for the Southern Hemisphere, is a lot of things tend to sell out or get put on back order. And I want you guys to be aware that so much of that information is on the news tab. So if you do not find it on the news tab, then come to me. But this is really important. And also, please be aware to prep your customers and your hostesses that some things, although they really love, may sell out or may become unavailable or may be back ordered. And this is always important to kind of go over with guests as they're checking out with you. If you're checking out at the time of the party, I know some of you do that. It's not so much of an issue. But for those of you who hold orders for more than a couple days, things do become unavailable during this time. The other thing I want to address is shipping. Shipping is going to be slower than usual. Please be aware of this, and please allow your customers to understand that that will occur. Do not tell them it will come in 2 to 3 days. I never say that, even when I think that it might happen. I always say 7 to 10 business days, and then they usually are pleasantly surprised that it does come in. However, if you start to notice that something is taking longer than usual, obviously more than 7 business days, please call customer support, consultant support. They are there. They will help you. All you need to do is give them your ID, and they'll ask for your date of birth and things like that, to just verify that that's you. And they will be able to address that with you. Because obviously I can't go in and see anything, but they are there to support you and help you. So please be very aware of that. Resources tab is so important to us, and I want you guys to go in and look at the resources tab. With our new diffuser coming out, I want you guys to understand what it is and what it does. And all of that can be found on the resources tab in our workstation. So please, there's a lot of really great information. If you met with me in the last couple weeks, I gave you some of that information, and I told you about it being on the workstation under the resources tab. Some amazing things. Also, check out the training center, because the training center has some really amazing informational videos on the new diffuser, on the new oils, because you may have some people asking questions about our oils and our diffusers. And this sometimes comes from other people, from other companies. I want you to definitely be in the know of what you are providing your customer base. And it definitely helps you out when you have to research everything. It can be taxing, and it can really bog you down. So if you already know that information, it's really helpful. So those are some of the things that I definitely want you guys to be aware of. And it's not that I don't want to answer your questions. It's just that those are there for you. And with so many people coming in that are new now within the last 3 months, but also who are going to be coming in new, we're going to have a lot of questions and a lot of things that we need to be training them on. So if you are a seasoned consultant, these are places that you can find information. Check your news tab and check your resources tab. These are big. Sign up for training sessions on Tuesdays. You do not have to listen to them at 12 o'clock. You can, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to them on your own accord anytime after that. And they typically are uploaded to the workstation or the training center, I think within 12 hours or 24 hours. Don't quote me on this, but it's pretty quickly. But if you register for it, you'll get the link directly and you can listen to it anytime. So these are really good things. Other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I hope that you guys will hear this and not get tired of the video, because I see it's already 7 minutes and I said I was going to be brief. I am going to start doing a monthly online training call for consultants in our group, within the Scent the World group. We are going to be using a service called Mumble, Mumble. It's actually it's for gamers, but I found it to be the best thing to use in conjunction with Google Hangouts, because it's actually pretty inexpensive for me to keep, but it also keeps a dual function for me. And I think we can have up to 100 people on that call, but I'm going to try and just subscribe it for 25, just to see how many people actually come to the training calls per month. And I'm thinking of doing that the first Thursday of the month. So it will not be this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday. And I'm going to try to do it where I may have two, one for those in the Southern Hemisphere for their time zones, and to make it a lot easier on you guys, but also for a time frame that would be good for both Pacific Coast and Eastern Coast people. So I'm thinking probably about 9 o'clock in the evening or 9:30, and it won't be very long. There will be prizes that you can win for coming in and listening to the call. But it's just to kind of get everybody aware of who everyone is, get everybody kind of talking, get everybody asking questions, getting out there, building confidence, getting out of your comfort zone. It's for me to bond with you guys and get to know you guys a little more too. So that will be the first. I'm going to try to do it the first week of the month, if not the second week of September. Again, I'll kind of play it by ear to see what's best for everybody. If there's a particular day that works for you guys, let me know. Wednesdays are really out for me. Jude is going to private school, and I'll be working bingo. If you guys don't know what bingo is, I don't know if everybody knows what bingo is. I'll be working bingos on Wednesday to help help the cost of paying for his school. So I will not be available on Wednesdays. But any other days during the week should be pretty good. But just let me know what's best for everybody. And we'll kind of try to work it the best way I can. If I have to get up early and chat with you guys in the Southern Hemisphere, I'll do that. If that works better. I'm open to anything. So anyway, that's the stuff I wanted to go over. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Drop below in comment below and let me know how your September is looking. I want to know how everyone's doing. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, criticisms on my great videos here, but let me know. And have a great week. Bye-bye.